Hi Math 2. So this week we're going to talk about factoring on Tuesday. So again, we're going to do the watch me question together, and then you just need to repeat this problem in both this box and this box. So let's get started. On Tuesday's watch me problem, it says factor the following binomial. And so if we look at this binomial, we have 9x squared minus 16 equals 0. Now, this equaling 0 is really important. Remember, we can't factor if it doesn't equal 0. Now, normally when we factor, we have ax squared plus bx plus c. And it always equals 0 when we factor. So we have 1, 2, 3 pieces to the trinomial when we factor. Now, this one's different. In this one, we only have 2 pieces. This is called factoring the difference of perfect squares. And we can factor a binomial, so 2 terms, if we're 1, subtracting, and 2, the numbers are perfect squares. So what you do in this situation is you just break it down and say what number squared or what number times itself is 9. Well, 3 times 3 is 9. We can also say that 3 squared is equal to 9. Then we want to look at the second piece, and that's our x squared, and we want to say what times itself is x squared. So when we have an x squared, that's going to be x times x, because again, x squared is literally x squared when we square an x. And then that 16, we're going to do the same idea. What number squared is equal to 16? Well, 4 squared is 16, so that 16 is 4 times 4. Now, we do have a rule that says when we have a binomial, that's the difference of perfect squares, we do a plus b, a minus b. And what that means is we take the breakdown of the first term, so the breakdown of the 9x squared, and put it in the front, and then the breakdown of the back term, in this case 16, and put it in the back. So our a is going to come from the front. It's going to come from the 3 and the x. So in both sets of parentheses, we're going to have a 3x. And then the b is coming from the back one. So the 4 goes in the back. The only difference here is we can see that we're adding and subtracting. So 3x plus 4, 3x minus 4 is going to be our factored form of this binomial. So what I want you to do is just to repeat that in both of these boxes and then try the problems on the back. Break them down into perfect squares.